All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from. As a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for entertainment, training, and educational purposes only. And it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. So it is Tuesday morning, another crazy day, as I said. Literally every single day from now to the election, there's going to be some crazy stuff happening, some groundbreaking stuff. Well, that's why I can't hear myself. There's going to be some record-breaking things, not unnatural, not common things taking place. So in the last 24 hours, we had some major developments. One, the Secret Service chief has resigned as of like 30 minutes ago. She's been getting grilled on Capitol Hill. Hakeem Jeffries and Mike Johnson are forming a bipartisan task force to get to the bottom of this assassination attempt where it is wrong in so many areas. I mean, I said it yesterday. Even if you take all conspiracy stuff out, the Secret Service failed. It failed spectacularly on that day in front of the whole world, the cameras and everything. That was just a shame. So she has stepped down. Also, when Donald Trump was convicted, the Republican base rallied to his support and raised 50 something million dollars in campaign donations in the first 24 hours after his guilty verdict. Kamala Harris just broke that record in 24 hours since her announcement. Her campaign has raised more than $80 million in 24 hours. That is the biggest campaign fundraising in a 24-hour period in American history. So I said it, well, I think I said it to my parents on Sunday, that when the announcement was made, the next 48 hours is important. And I said yesterday that Sarah Palin, she said, look, the Republicans don't fall in love, they fall in line. The Democrats always eat their own. Will the Democrats, this is so important, will they rally behind Kamala Harris, or will another person decide to stand up and challenge her? And that's going to make the difference in this political race. And now we have the Donald Trump has made a statement that they had scheduled a debate with Joe Biden with MSNBC. I think it was Lester Holt in September. He wants to change those parameters now. He says, no, we're not going to do that. If I'm going to debate Kamala, it's going to be on Fox News. You can't make this stuff up. It's going to be on Fox News. And I seriously doubt Kamala will care. It don't matter if it's Fox, Newsmax, MSNBC, CNN. She won't care. So they'll probably oblige to that and allow them to change the venue to Fox. So we'll see how this continues to play out. Like I said, every day something is happening, and something else happened, and we're going to cover that right now. The Ethereum ETF was, well, the letters that they wrote, the authors of it wrote to the SEC, has been approved, and they're saying trading should begin as soon as maybe today. That's going to be big news. That's why I moved a whole bunch of money into Ethereum. So we got to see, how is the market reacting to that change. So let me get this over here. I can share screen. We also had our 5-day challenge last night, night one. I hope you guys learned something new, because even though we haven't done it in 2 months, we went back to the basics, but we've got new information, new experiences now. You guys have been playing around with different blockchains, from the Binance blockchain, the Bitcoin blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain, the Avalanche blockchain. So last night, I hope you guys learned a new experience, and I will show this. Lynette proved that the concept of a self-sustaining ecosystem works. She proved it. So if you guys can see this, let me try to make it as large as I can. You see this. I showed this off yesterday. The launch all the way up. Yeah, a little sell off. And then it kept going. But what happened here? Well, here, what started to happen was there was no more. Everybody in that was supposed to on their forms purchased all the MQT that they were supposed to purchase. So left over now was people that's selling for profit. So you see this and people evolving their miners. Have you guys been involving any of your miners? Evolve their miners. But to do that, you had to sell MQT back into USDT. So when that sell was going on, look what's happening. The market goes down because you're adding more MQT back into the system. So it stabilized a bit here and it still kept coming down. Here's where Get Fit stands out. A major part of that liquid USDT was right here. $20,000 worth of MQT purchased, 42,000 liquidity added. So because of all of this, the system went back in and purchased $20,000 worth of MQT that was sold off. And what happened to the price? Boom. It went from $3, a little more than $3.50 back up to $4.57. Just like that. So she's proving that this is how a self-sustaining ecosystem will work. So we want people to sell. That's the whole point. You want a profit, but it's not going to crash the market if you sell, especially if you have enough liquidity sitting in the system, which she does. And it's only going to get bigger. So this was a huge milestone. So I want you to picture yourself, and you guys are all in the inner circle. You are an outsider. You never heard of MQT. You know how to read the charts because you are part of the inner circle. And you see a token launch. We're doing crypto talk, and we come across, what the hell is this MQT token? And then you know how I do the research. I pull it up. I pull up the chart and like, whoa, this thing came all the way up. It didn't crash back down. I do see a sell-off, but then why did it pop all the way back up? I'd be scratching my head. I'm like, hey, what happened there? And I would say, did something happen in the news? Was there a merger? Was there a major announcement? Did they partner with another company? That's what my initial reaction would be. Since I'm on the inside, I know what happened. But on the outside, this looks like a very strong project. I'd want to put I think I need to put some money on this. I'm like, wait a minute, 21 million tokens? It's already at a $4.50. It's gone up 300%. Yeah, I think I might want to put some money on this. So I got to give it up to congratulations to Lynette on that. She proved that that works. So let's now look at our, oh, I didn't even see the chat box. Let's see. Fox News could use the advertising revenue. Yeah, Dominion lawsuits, sir. Yeah, Marnita Evolve. Leonard, I have not done any yet. That's no problem. There is several MQTs in CoinMarketCap. Oh, so there are some copycats. Hold on, let's take a look. MQT. Binance GQ. Oh. What is this symbol? That's not Solana. I don't recognize this blockchain. See all 26 results. Binance. That's wrapped BNB MQT. Ethereum. Baby Doge. So none of these are the real ones. Interesting. All right. So what's our crypto market cap telling us today? Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Tension update. Hard stops on all form submissions effective immediately. Mining will go live today. Apple and Android have validated the app. Does that mean it's showing up? Let me see. Pull that chain. Or will we have to do an update in the wallet, or will it do this automatically? There's the Binance chain, Kai chain, Binance chain, so I don't see it yet. Okay. Let's see. Completing the wallets in the build. Commissions will turn on later today. Wednesday possible. So look for it happening on Wednesday. MQT purchase cutoff extended to midday. No more extensions. Referral links will be hot on Wednesday. So for those of you say, I want to sign some people up on this, wait until Wednesday. Apple test flight hasn't updated. Okay. And I was looking on my Android. So no, nothing's updated yet on that. All right. So crypto market cap. Let's refresh. Okay, market cap is at 2.54 trillion, slightly down 0.3%. Bitcoin dominance is at 51.9%. Ethereum is at 16.4%. This is kind of high, 51.9%. We're knocking on the door of 52%. See, Bitcoin slightly went up 0.3%. 4.9% on the week. Ethereum slightly up 0.7%. I'm looking at this last hour, especially on the news of the spot Ethereum ETFs. See what else? BNB slightly down, slightly up. Solana slightly up in the past hour, 1.5%. Ripple slightly. Oh, look. Let me look at the last hour. Look at this. The last hour, everything's in the green. Tether's in the red. USDC's in the red. So we've got some positive movement in this past hour. The only DAI, that's a stable coin, in the red. So the only token out of the top 23 in the red in the past hour is Leo token. And then Matic, it's down 1.2%. Everybody's in the green. Then Bit&Soar, First Digital, that's a stable coin. All the stable coins are the red. So people moving money into the market. Core slightly down. 5.7% last 24 hours, 0.1% the last hour. So best performers of the past hour. Popcat. We saw this yesterday. Popcat. And I was like, I didn't recognize this. Dog with hat. The Janelle token 5% in the last hour. Still up 22% on the week. Maker, C, Helium. Helium's having a run. But why? Up 46% on the week? Why is Helium on the run? Pepe, Rendor, Beam, Thorchain, Floki, Jupiter, Bonk. Even Gala's up in the last hour. Okay, worst performers. Matic, Bit&Soar, Lido DAO, DAI, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to be extra watching the markets today to see what's going on. Dex Tools, MQT. Yeah, I want to look at on the Dex Tools Move Quest. Let's see, is this link the same as what I'm already looking at?
Meanwhile, over on Fox.
Let's see. Nah. 1 minute chart. Let me refresh this. $4.70. Wow. Still going up 6.98% the last 24 hours. Did this pop up? This is, where's that original pop up? This is insane right here. I love this. Okay, now the next question I'm going to have is we need to see a pattern. How often does this liquidity happen? Is it going to be once a day, every 24 hours? Is it going to be in real time? That I don't know yet. So we're going to have to watch and see this. Let me look at these sell and buy orders. Somebody bought $1,000 worth. And then we got some sellers here. Who's this one here? They've done 3 sales. Okay. Any big ones? Here's another big buy order. If I can see if I can time this. This was exactly around July 22nd, 1549. July 22nd, 1549. Wow, look at this. Look at these. Whoa. Whoa, look at this. So this is a wallet you might want to make note of. And I'm going to make a note of this because I'm going to be studying this like a hawk. So ending in 4576. This might be the smart contracts wallet that turns around and is buying all the MQT back that's being sold. This is impressive. 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500 there. 1,500. Look, the numbers are almost identical too. So we know that this is the smart contract. If you want to call it the bot, this one, it did it at 2,500. And it's at different times. So I'm gonna watch that wallet address. Let's see when it's in action again. So we see it at 4,576. The last was yesterday at 1,600 hours. So that, let's see, do we see it again? No, we don't. So we'll watch. And if you guys, let me keep going. If you guys see this wallet in action throughout the day, make note of it. And we will bring it up again tomorrow. I want to see a pattern here. There it is again. 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. This was this morning at 6:48. Okay. So that's less than 24 hours. See, do we see it again? No. All right. So, and there's another reason why I want to do this. If I ever want to sell any MQT tokens, I'm going to wait until after this happens. Why would I do that? Well, would you rather sell your tokens down here or up here? Now, I'm not talking about selling all my tokens. I'm just talking about if you ever want a little profit there, you might want to wait until you come to the DEX tools, you can look and see when does the system buying back all the tokens. Once it's complete, the price is going to go up. That's when you sell. I hope that makes sense. Leonard, what are you talking about the ad line? What do you mean?
Brandon, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
So if you scroll down, look at there's ads in there. Those are dollar figures that it's just adding. Is that the liquidity being shot back in by the bot? So after all those buys, you see
again, wait.
26,000.
You saying ad line? I don't know where you're looking at.
Scroll down. Scroll down. See where it says sell and buy.
Yep, right
There'll be
here.
a
Yep.
white line that says go up. You'll see an ad line of 26,000.
Oh,
That's the bot sending back in the USDT money back into the system.
COS, CO6, 26. Then who is this?
Those ad lines, I remember how she said that it will go and buy up the MQT, and then it pairs it with the USDT and injects the liquidity back into the system. I think that's what you're seeing. Those
Okay.
dollar figures.
So this is a good measure. Every time you see the next ad line, that's when you want to go in if you're going to sell any. That's a good strategy. So I'm looking at this, the ad line, 2 cells here. Ad line, these cells. Let's go down. But this wallet's in, yeah, there it is right there. Ad
And
line.
and in, and she also said that the bot is going to wait till the system settles down before it goes in to buy. So once it calms down, then it knows to go in to buy. If buys start to take place or sales start to take place, it stops its movement and waits.
Very, very smart. I mean, this smart contract is smart, programmed well. Now, here's a benefit again of being in the inner circle. We all just learned something new. So we have a huge advantage. Imagine when there's another 5,000 people added to the system, 15, 20, 100,000 people. They're not going to know this, but you guys do. So now we can get a good strategy here. So you guys know what to do looking at this. Does everybody have this link to DEX tools? Because we'll be looking at it in Crypto Talk, but you guys want to be looking at this on your own time too. So this is a good measuring stick here. I like this. Somebody just did another purchase for $1,000 worth. This is a very strong chart here. Liquidity just got raised. It was at 400,000 the other day. Now it's at 500,000 today. Wow.
Now,
Market
if
cap's
people
at 99 million.
were to tweet out that you stumbled across this MQT token and look at the chart, you might cause some people to want to buy.
Yep, that's how it works. Well, you know what we didn't look at? Avalanche. How's the Avalanche token responding over the last 24 hours? Let's see here. Okay, so this says it's down 3.5%. Give me the last 7 days. Okay. July 19th, we saw a run. Then we get to July 21st. Is this when we started buying all those MQT? We had to purchase Avalanche first. Yeah, we purchased Avalanche first to get ready. So that's where we had the bump. All right. And then a sell off here. So I say we take credit for this to Get Fit community. All right. Let's jump into some news. Polymarket wager places Josh Shapiro, Roy Cooper as leading VP candidates for Harris. According to the latest data from the prediction market Polymarket, the 75th governor of North Carolina, Roy Cooper, and the 48th governor of Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro, are currently leading as vice presidential candidates for Kamala Harris if she secures the Democratic nomination at the upcoming convention. Both Cooper and Shapiro have nearly identical odds, with Shapiro leading. I would give the nod to Shapiro. I give the nod to him. He's the leading. Polymarket indicates that the governors of Pennsylvania and North Carolina are the top contenders for Kamala Harris's potential vice presidential pick. At the time of writing, Shapiro leads the field of 21 diverse candidates, which is currently valued, well, the wager's valued at $11 million. Shapiro's odds are 29%. Cooper's is at 26%. Yeah, I'm giving the nods to Shapiro. Following the two frontrunners and the 63rd governor of Kentucky, Andy Beshear, who has a 15% chance of becoming Harris's potential vice president, the Democratic senator from Arizona, Mark Kelly, he would actually be maybe the smartest choice. The problem though is that he's a senator from Arizona. So they need to hold that Senate seat on the Democratic side. So for that reason, they might not select him because that Senate seat's more important than the vice presidency. So Senator Mark Kelly, Pete Buttigieg, that's not going to happen. Hillary Clinton, that ain't going to happen. Gavin Newsom, no, he's not going to leave governor of California to be vice president. He's looking at 2028. Tim Ryan, no. Michelle Obama, no. Mark Cuban, are you kidding me? Gretchen Whitmer, no, they're not going to have two women on the ticket at the same time. Not yet. Harris has an 83% chance of becoming the dominant. Oh, that's already that's 100%. On behalf of the American people, I thank Joe Biden for his extraordinary leadership as president of the United States and for his decades of service to our country. You guys have any guesses? Who do you think will be the VP pick? I say it's going to be Shapiro. All right, next up. Ether. Ethereum ETFs approved by SEC, bringing popular funds the second largest cryptocurrency. And on the Republican side, they're having buyer's remorse with JD Vance. I didn't think they. Remember, I said they should have chose Governor Doug, but they went JD Vance. And now they're like, maybe we shouldn't have done that, but it's kind of too late. But is it? Is it too late? Can they do a swap? Yes, they can. They can still do a swap. I don't think they will, but we'll see what happens. So issuers received approval for their latest S1 filings, which means that the funds could begin trading as early as Tuesday. U.S. regulators have given final approval for spot exchange traded funds that hold Ethereum's Ether, giving Americans access to a second major crypto via the easy to trade vehicles. The decision capsule, why, if this is on the news, why hasn't Ethereum popped? Come on, refresh for me. All right, well, let's do it. Let me keep reading. Well, my internet's not messing up. Okay. The decision caps a year-long process. Packaging Ether in an ETF wrapper could make them more palatable to conventional investors since the funds can be bought and sold through traditional brokerage accounts. Since their debut in January, Bitcoin ETFs have attracted tens of billions of dollars of investment. Approval did not seem certain just weeks ago, but in late May, SEC officials abruptly began engaging with wannabe ETF issuers after a long silence. Then on May 23rd, the regulator approved the key filing, opening up a pathway to full approval through the latest decision. I talked about the Secret Service head stepping down. She's resigning, but I don't know how that's going to impact the market, but it is big news. We haven't had an assassination attempt in 40 years. So something like that happens. Whoa. CoinGecko is over capacity. What? CoinGecko is over capacity. I don't think I have ever. Is there another attack going on? Oh, let me check CoinMarketCap. I have never seen that before on CoinGecko. CoinMarketCap, what's happening here? Ethereum is slightly up. Bitcoin slightly down. Now Ethereum slightly down. Something's going on as I'm speaking right now. I'm watching these numbers. I don't know what it is, but something's happening live right now. Let's see if CoinGecko can come back. Yeah, I'm watching the news as well. I see the Secret Service lady standing up there. And CoinGecko, wow, they're having a problem. All right, we'll come back. We'll come back to that. So being the first to file for an Ethereum ETFs back in 2021, we have long, Bitwise, believed investors should have access to Ethereum exposure in a vehicle they find accessible and familiar. If Bitcoin is digital gold, then Ethereum is the open source app store and the gateway for exposure to the thousands of applications that will utilize blockchain technology. Impact on Ethereum's price. Yes, that's what I want to know. The approval and beginning of trading of the spot Bitcoin ETFs in January, which became the most successful launch in the history of exchange-traded products in terms of the speed of money rushing into them, pushed the price of the largest crypto up to a new all-time high after surging more than 58% within just 2 months. Some analysts predict that while the spot Ethereum ETF could move the price of Ether up to $6,500. Wow, CoinGecko. Okay. $6,500. See, that's why I had to increase my Ethereum holding. We're talking about almost doubling the current price. Man, freaking Nugent, man. I want to dream mode this. Just because times what was that amount? $6,500. Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay. Research firm Steno Research predicts that the newly launched ETFs could see $15 billion to $20 billion worth of inflows in the first year, which is roughly the same that the spot Bitcoin ETFs have taken in just 7 months. Ethereum doesn't have the first mover advantage that Bitcoin had, and it lacks a strong narrative. So this isn't going to happen overnight, which gives us an opportunity. We need to, if you're dollar cost averaging Bitcoin, you should be also dollar cost averaging Ethereum right now. You're going to end up making more money on the next bull run on Ethereum than you will on Bitcoin. Wow. Okay. U.S. House passes crypto illicit finance bill that's likely to be rebuffed in the Senate. The legislation would set up a federal group to assess crypto and terrorism and illicit finance and make recommendations for heading it off. But the bill isn't expected to clear the Senate. Okay, well, the Republicans control the House, the Democrats control the Senate. So, like Biden killed that last bill, the Senate Democrats are going to kill this one, Elizabeth Warren. A narrow bill to create a U.S. working group to dig into crypto use in terrorism and money laundering. Well, why isn't that what Senate Elizabeth Warren wants? Why would the Democrats kill this? The legislation isn't likely to get any further without a Senate counterpart, but it marks another congressional approval of crypto measure. While Congress considered this latest crypto bill, industry representatives were reaching out to Vice President Kamala Harris on Monday and encouraging her to embrace cryptocurrency as a presidential candidate. Hey, didn't I say that yesterday? I was like, okay, so what's going to be her public stance on this? Joe Biden never made a public stance when he first came to office. Instead, he continued the policies that the Trump administration had on crypto. And it wasn't until the FTX collapse that they went even harder. But Kamala hasn't said anything. So let's wait to see if she says something between now and the election. Or if there's another debate, will it ever be brought up? The U.S. House of Representatives has approved another piece of crypto legislation with a routine voice vote, though the bill to set up a government working group to assess how to keep bad actors from using digital assets isn't likely to become a law as is. The brief sponsored by a Republican brought this one. Zach Nunn was among crypto provisions that had previously cleared the House Financial Services Committee, but despite the bipartisan progress for sector-friendly legislation, the Senate hasn't yet matched the House's crypto embrace. Nunn's effort, which was approved unanimously in the committee last year, would establish a temporary working group under the Treasury Department to dig into the use of digital assets in terrorism and money laundering and make recommendations on how to address it. The group would include figures from the industry, including members from blockchain intelligence companies. In a speech on the House floor, Nunn called the legislation crucial in strengthening America's national security, protecting our digital assets, and ensuring the next generation of financial and internet technology built right here in America. I approve of that bill so far. For crypto critics, this is a way to register their demands for money laundering crackdowns. And for crypto advocates, this gives them political cover from attacks that their support for digital assets facilitates. Okay, I see what they're doing. I have no problem with that. But let's I don't do a voice vote. Do a ballot vote. Get these people on record. You know, they do ayes. Those in favor say aye. Those not in favor, nay. Well, you don't know who's saying aye. You don't know who's saying nay. Put it to a ballot vote. All right. The other two, I'm not going to read all of this, but I wanted to cover a little bit. India favors BRICS payment system. Interesting. India supports the idea of an independent BRICS payment system, but stresses the importance of a cautious, of a cautious and systematic approach. So they're taking the same steps as South Africa. South Africa's like, hey, don't get crazy now. Don't talk about trying to replace the US dollar. Is India doing the same thing? So according to Ash Narain Roy, director of India's Institute of Social Sciences, thorough discussions among all parties are essential before making any decision. He noted that many BRICS members share this cautious perspective. India, it wants to be cautious. India stands on the independent BRICS payment system. In an interview with a Russian publication TASS last week, Roy's background includes extensive research and analysis on global economic and political issues, including the dynamics of emerging economies. The director expressed support for the initiative, but stressed the need for thorough discussions among all involved parties before any decision has been made. In principle, India favors an independent BRICS payment system, but there is a feeling that this issue needs to be discussed systematically by different stakeholders before a decision is taken. My understanding is that not just India, several members feel that such a far-reaching decision can't be taken early. Yeah, that's South Africa. He opined, adding, BRICS countries don't want to create a system which may become dysfunctional. Hence, the issue will be debated, but a final decision is not expected in the near future. The BRICS economic bloc has expanded its membership to additional countries beyond its original 5 members: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Recently, 6 new countries have joined the bloc: Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. This expansion increases BRICS' global influence and enhances cooperation on economic, political, and cultural fronts. Regarding BRICS nations, Roy says, digitalization has been fairly successful in India, but there are members who may not go for digital payments at this stage or even in the near future. So this year, Russia holds the BRICS chairmanship. What that means is it's like the United Nations. There's always a rotation on which country is going to represent the Security Council, the General Assembly. So they're doing the same thing. All right. And then the last one was cross-border digital ruble payments may become a reality in 2026. So Russia, as Vladimir Putin said, that they want to lead the way on this. He said that in 2016. Digital ruble will expand to make cross-border payments in 2026. I think it will take a couple of years. First, we need to establish mutual settlements in the country. The experiment will now be expanded. All right. So that is it for, let me double check. I want to see, is CoinGecko back up? I don't think so. I wonder if the app is also having a problem. So this just may be isolated. CoinGecko app. No, the app looks fine. So it's just the website. Okay. All right, so that is it for Crypto Talk for today. Tonight we have our day 2 of the 5-day challenge. We're going to talk about what is Bitcoin. Professor Oscar Sistrunk will be up tonight and sometime today as well. Keep your eyes on those of you in the Get Fit community. We'll see what is going on with the launching of the app itself. Kenny Taylor, go right ahead.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know real quick that they just posted, I believe it was Ken or Herschel, 11 o'clock PST. They're going to be doing a Zoom for anyone who needs help moving your miners between wallets, evolving, and then docking. So they're going to be doing an instructional video for anyone who needs help. They just posted that.
At 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, fantastic. All right, all right. Hey, Bobby, we're gonna have to move that meeting. I know we had a meeting set for today, but at that time, well, I gotta be there to help support this thing. So tell the fellas there, I'm not gonna be able to make it today, but I'll be on the next one. But we'll make this happen because we gotta get this part situated. All right, everybody, I will be on that call. That's 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And tonight, 5-day challenge is up, night 2. Share. Remember, we're streaming live on YouTube, the YouTube channel. Take care, everybody. Brandon Ivey out. Bye-bye.